yi na ansa na ye bekọ adwumadie so no ma menko eye moat on na me ne di dwumadie no moat bi abokọ de na ede na ekọ
nyame adum bibia eda bokọ bibia eda bokọ nti ma yenchia ahwefo se patriotic agenda na wotwa ya hwemu nso won se February sorry April eni ye wremu na yetumi asanso ade ahye ase wo bosome enan mu eno nti dwumadie ne se ne odi nkan eka ye no ekoyie na Facebook ene ne yakeka ho the titru YouTube no Movement TV WONTUMI TV unim se ne na WONTUMI TV nso nti Movement TV WONTUMI TV YouTube nti ahwefo momoden a na won so no enhwe dwumadi omon share omon comment na omon like Facebook no WONTUMI online na bibia so etumi akoso nana ma onkra be di mi ho na efa me so nti ma minchia ma me a ye friend se Vina ayawa so West Wogon New Patriotic Party amanyuko no opeso oba treasure inti dwumadi ono so monitor din na send your kind in some de na dodo na na egu apaso a ye bejebre na yatumi abobo hu send ye be ya apart from NPP amanyuko no so no ye be ma ahwefo so ehu ne ekoso amambu a abanya wati so ye NDC aban led by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Umubu no and also emunsem dodo na wo ha every pemni ye be ma ahwefo so ensa kan patriotic agenda live on WONTUMI TV Movement TV no ewo YouTube
moate beda wasepa na before answer de bekoye nsem no no wonim se eye Sunday chema WONTUMI eba Greater Accra ebehia delegates constituency executive na enoma course no miami hu se that day no chema WONTUMI national chairman ohwa na me declare me stand because wo hwe enthusiasm and vima amanfo de baye na ho moat na nya izo eti miami trans o se edu baabi no na kwa se omo efo omo so se chema WONTUMI ba Greater Accra no akwa se oma ama na anko grounds oma ama na anko kura ma edu baabi kura no mimi di Greater Accra regional for no mi di omo ho yaw say as a whole incoming national chairman ba Greater Accra aba be shia friends delegate and as a constituency executive na moatimi amomo amane ntema na ya pa but omote se chema WONTUMI aba natwo no masa esewani chese omu pubasa mi trans na mi say se chairman adwuma waye no se akatuan ewo ho na meda nkrofo ba ko mienu miense bi ase obi te se paka regional secretary meda na se because ensem bi okane no ma bi oye no e kire se onim enipa bi a ewo chema WONTUMI na mada Prince Oben ye ka Prince Oben a wa gaza boss Prince Oben regional organizer ono so no hobby na empanifo bebre eba ase na ye mesrem adame ka asem bi moat mesi obia ndi ni lem moat me ka asem so obia ndi ni lem because se o candidate bi eba as a national chairman a di lem na ni nya adwuma obi so di eba di lem na ni nya adwuma menko tra baabi na enkodidi obi atam ana menko tra baabi na sebi enka nsem a emfata entia onipa bi ho because enya chairman WONTUMI waye efese regional chairman 3 times so ye ka MPP amanuko na ye campaign for no oka ho bi ana first regional chairman for ni na ono so na ache wom it is say oba be national chairman na sebi sa wo mpe no krampo na je wo support no na moat edu ba bia nsem amanfo ka no o man hwe ya ebia ombeba ya no apa moat de make us what I say ombeba ya no apa because enuma na ekoso no so ya hwe ya chairman adwuma ne ye enyenyenyenye ya tu the radio station mu no ya tu radio station 3 mu no still now no ohwe ne nkrofo sure ya tu radio station 3 mu no chema WONTUMI hwe ne nkrofo ono so na tibia bi station mako 5 ama yese yemfa nya adwuma ma party no na se sebi umuade a na chema WONTUMI so what me pese because ensem na ekoso ebia na ama mebu yafu
nti me pese obehye so yisi nipa na yedi na dichi no yenim sede osi a ote ena chairman Bernard Entwibo si ako enjina baabia ensopa obia ewo amanyoku ni mu inti ehu behia se yenya yebo ne ho dawuro no yebekɔ so afocus so e wo direction a chairman head towards no na yedi nachi abosa dawuro bon because ne o kan de me ne ɛyɛ adwen nanso no ɛsɛsɛ ye just ankrofo no asem na afi ye preachi asempa no botai na chairman Entwibosi ako isi nani so no ɛno ho asem ɛna me pese ye ka because ɛya nana ne o kan ɛya papa na ye ma ya no empa ye bɛbɔ modern ahyɛ ye ho so ye bɛbɔ modern ahyɛ ye ho so sɛ ne bɛya amanyoku no yen koka ne edim papa mu ni nchichemu bɛba wɔn a wɔn de wo feel sɛ oni obi engina faako a ɛnu nti ɛsɛsɛ wugu ne ho efi o kanse nhunu ɛde fa ne ho no ɛsɛ wɔn ankasa wate ase sankrofo no be bɔ mpa yɛ sɛ dakoro wɔn mu bi nso bɛba bedu baabi a wo bɛ pri dibre ɛwɔ amanyoku ni mu na ye ka bi difa ne ho a na sɛ bɛyɛ wɔn sankrofo ne da ɛsɛ wɔn
ya na sɛ nipa bi wɔ ha na wa mfara nto baabi ɛda na sɛ bi sɛ ɔsɛ adeɛ wonim sɛ chema wontumi kɔ northern region no crowd ɔkɔtweyɛ ɛne ɛdɔm onyae no chema wontumi so abrabɔ bebree no northern region ɔyɛ de ɔbɔɔyɛ eti northern region for ɛpɛ nasɛm sɛ ɔno ba national chairman ebetumi aboa ama regional chairman no kura na ɔwɔ northern region no ɛde ne support ama chema wontumi de ne ɔne ne kɔ round na wonim nsɛm bi ɛba mɛka nsɛm bi na a friend say your guest for no MI but mɛka nsɛm bebree because sɛ du baabi ne wɔamfa nsɛm na nto hɔ a na obi kan bibia kɛkɛ the mega so what say because the regional chairman a ɔno wɔ Ashanti region ba national chairman na ɔba Greater Accra na Greater Accra no yaboma man yɛ sɛ chairman wontumi sɛ obehyia ɛyɛ constituency executive or not hall na yɛkɔdu hɔ no na mama ne a ɛdɛ ne yɛnka nkyerɛ mu what
nana sɛ ɛyɛ boapayo sɛ ɛnyɛ boapayo ɛbere no ebedu what must here the rightful people are almost expect sɛ chairman Bernard Entwibosi ako beba betumi lead amanyoko no when it comes to the national chairmanship position you know ɛbere no du a ɔmbɛkasa me de ɛya me de sɛ nana saa nneɛma wei nyinaa no ɛdu baabi a ɛkɔ so ate aseɛ na menim sɛ chairman yɛ obi a ɔnyɛ obi a sɛ de wɔtu anamɔn a na wate ada wei nyinaa no ɛbɛhyɛ ne den ɛbɛma wahu kwan a ɔbɛfa so a ɔbɛyɛ den obetu nanamɔn wɔn a obetumi agye nwadi ɛwɔ nanamɔn tuo ne gyinae a wasi sɛ ɔde pre chairmanship position you know ɛbɛhyɛ ne nkuran kɛseɛ so ɔho na watumi ehu kwan a wɔno ankasa ɔbɛfa so a obetu ne kwan wɔn ɛsɛ sɛ ɔno wɔn yɛ den etu saa kwan no ɛne wɔn nso a ɛmmoa saa ayɛ anamotuo no a wayɛ den ɛne gyinae no a wayɛ den wasi no so atemaseɛ ɛyɛ amanyokuo ɔno wɔn paapaa nipa mu wɔn nsa nipa mu just that sɛ osi na dwen pi sɛ ɛyɛ nipa asemasi a wɔn fa nyɛ sɛbe nyaatwomosɛm wɔda na di ma obi ehu inti sɛ no nti na bi a wosusu sɛ wɔne ne nya adwen nti ɛbere adu a ɛsɛ sɛ yɛn so no yɛkyerɛ the other side of us ɛno no ɛyɛ wɔn nyina ho asɛm what my point na say inti nyame te ase ɛn shifte chairman wontumi n'ani so ade hu no saa ne yɛ we no ɛma ne mfiri ho ɛnya ade ebebu na bɛm ne chairman Bernard Entwibosi ako ɛnamu a still na bɛmu embu yɛ sɛ osi gyina sɛ obetu frank obey national chairman ɛde ama NPP no I don't think say petty things we ɛna ɛbɛma na bɛma yɛ den ebu what must here and a wake up call so ɛde ma wɔne ne team ni nyina and I believe say ne atie bia no saa nneɛma we no ɛbɛhyɛ chairman Bernard Entwibosi akoden so what must here say ɔkɔ saa Yesu Kristo kan asɛm bi ɔsi sɛ nipa nyinaa dɔ wɔ due ɛna nipa nyinaa nso tan wɔn so a ɛno nso due what must here me ɛyɛ na me pɛsɛ chairman wontumi onya opposition ɛwɔ baabi na etumi a strengthen no na ma na hu sɛ gyinae na wasi no onya ne bɛtɛ ɛno bɛhyɛ ne den ɛbɛboa no ma adwumasu a ɔpɛ sɛ ɔyɛ no wahu how to do it and do it proper what you say
Matiwase but on say no man na ɛkɔ so no saa no we nim bi ɛna ɔmo yɛ ɛyɛ event sɛ Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ɛde wini no the same thing on person ɔmo yɛ Chema Wontumi but yanka no kra sɛ woyɛ Chema Wontumi saa ɛyɛ party na odi na bro wonim sɛ nkrofo bi akɔfa nkrofo bi sɛ yango for being free northern region mra na ontimi nje vote free chema wontumi because chema wontumi go do northern region no vote no nya no yempe obi free ho na ombe contest as a national chairman no na yenka se nipa kro we mukro mu ni eti muntu abama no because nipa kro na mbeza mkoto abama no onye mukro mu ni ba mukro mu ni eba eti muntu abama no se nipa kro no wia na okotra Ashanti region obetra Ashanti region abebe for 5 months sa na ebe abekọ
yes sir, it has been exposed and until the yaman yourself no so ati ase me yes sir sa ne yehu sa ne ma we nyina nti make say ebe hye ma wontumi edin en na delegate nyame yadoma by September on beto aba no nana eda ni yehu proud to presidential one flag bearership what ma say eda ni yehu e wo Ghana ha eda ni yehu NPP amanyogu at the end of the day what happening hwe me baby a me koye me report oho okan kwe south ha me gina ho nkrofo a na omu decide say omu beto aba e de ama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na waba be ye flag bearer de ama amanyoku no na enya ni obi aka to omu asomu but eye ni omu de omu ani ehu edi hu adanse ye into oba no minimum nkrofo a na omu mfi Dr. Bawumia camp yet they voted for Dr. Bawumia omu bedu ho no omu to aba de manwan Dr. Bawumia what must say so say o de kofa obi from northern region bra NPP amanyoku no ma won kwan say obi be free was on so be gina national chairmanship ni bi northerners no decide say ye beto ama chairman Bernard Entwibo si akwa ade are we saying so omu ni omu pe eno omu ni po betumi aboa wo na issue of tribal sentiment and tribalism enya tribalism so at must here in kind chairmanship no and yes and can ye beto no based on kasa will be aka ni baby will be free man can be benya chairman for be ne wo ho
sa enuti na what me kasa obi andi ni lame Jamaica what say obi andi ni lame yenya ye guest ba ko a Okankwe Central Okankwe Central first vice ha na mema Mwat I introduce no pa na a fantastic man pa o ha bi na onim say Mwat chairman eba program ni bi na before answer na your topics be bra be discuss but we dey twem keke chairman ba program ni bi ye person busa chairman say Sunday na obedu not word no a chairman wontumi buy no filia na work edem ho no na etisen mat me person busa chairman anu na me say me person wo anka say wo introduce the mami
my first vice chairman Ura Alhaji Haruna Rafik mpacho me wakwaba bibia boko de ye de yame ase na constituency so etisen
oh I mean adum constituency de bibia edadi
ye de yame ase ye de yame ase ene na me proceed na me nsanso ema ne odiso onso no ono nso akwaba sa so ana ono okay on in there by okay all right any na send you also a question
Chairman Chairman we work there
na bibia boko
Chairman why fresh
so
na mo constituency so de o yade pa because e kwan a NDC amanu ko ne de mo fa so mo kire se mo MP papa
exactly
mo kire se mo ni eten
exactly
mo kire se mo MP no onimu mra ena mo executive so enimu mra eti constituency ne eti say ena mo honorable so ho te say
yo edika no ebechi ahwefo ne etiefo nyina say Okankwe Central they said they were onim no ye honorable member of parliament your friend Ejuma Ura honorable Patriotic Obuama no ho ye na constituency nyina obia so ho ye na enra na ye party reorganization registration na ye de be wie bibia so ekoyi and I know say generally and there has been a training session for inputting the data into the system and I know we are on course as a political party generally Michia me constituency for executives to the last member of NPP or Okankwe Central and okre inka yeni ambrea enka minjindi say and then ka honorable Patrick Aboama and MP. You know who near so. I mean, it got to a point where we needed men to come out, and at least we were able to stand to the task. And clearly, you can see, say, NDC, Omobo Pobi before that election, and in making it come real, was exactly what they tried to prosecute during the election day. And this only brings me to one point about Chairman WONTUMI Asema Yekan. Now, Dana Chairman Eba Nat Hall, me to me who say, I mean, Krofa Kikana was ropa. And I just opposing that one with near a course of a constituency. I saw a man who is hungry for power. And as it stands now, NPP, near here, no, a power. Because what is a political party without power? We are a political party who need power. I mean, you are just a useless venture. So, Chairman WONTUMI buy, you could see the energy with the passion with which or the Kasaya ye bodging or so, not all. Clearly should tell NPP Nibia say, this is the kind of people that we need to hold the party as it stands now. Chairman WONTUMI make because near course at the last election that some of us were at Tesano, your friends say, collation center hall, police forging, people from NDC came with machetes and whatever. I believe that if we had a strong chairman at that time, he would have been able to make sure that he calls the people. I mean, we were in power, but it looks more as if, say, now you're opposition. And that is leadership deficiency. You understand? And so if we had a strong person, a strong character like Chairman WONTUMI, I believe, say, things would have been different. Because sometimes, I mean, being a chairman, it's not about English. You understand? We also, I mean, what happened in the last election? It's not about Brofo and whatever. Because yeah, Brofo Semino and NDC for I mean, Brofo. So sometimes the party, we must speak true to power. We must let people know. Say we should get the right people who are hungry for power. And for me who Chairman WONTUMI personally, I told him, Chairman, you are the man we need. I'm sure I even saw some of your videos, and I was in front. I was telling him directly in his face that you are the kind of people we need at this time. And I believe clearly, like I keep saying, that I have seen that the man is hungry for power, and that is what MPP needs. We just need to win power because Nema Nsembebrea NDC for Ediko election today. I mean, do they have any better story to tell? They do not. Yes. So say the maker no. Chairman WONTUMI there, and I yenim say NDC today as it stands. Omo pushi, omo penyombe yebia a converti Ashanti region to Omo World Bank. And the only person I was blocking Sadia no over the years, Chairman WONTUMI. That is how come WONTUMI now a minister. He was not a minister, he was not a CEO, he was nothing. Adena, Yembisa was Adena, Chairman WONTUMI abe NDC for targets. Let's ask ourselves this question. Adena Nyobia, other party officers be brave. Adena, Chairman WONTUMI NIA omo targets. Because they know, and they have also been able, because NDC, I mean, they are also a political party, they also have strategies. They know the person that can worry them. And who can about Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and Sema Omoke Kamfano and all those things. But eventually, I mean, he still came out as the flag bearer. And there's one particular thing I like about Chairman WONTUMI. Naturally, and yet Chairman WONTUMI, every human being, nipa or pretending. Chairman WONTUMI is a straightforward person. Even though our election ahead of him, because he is loved for Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. He knew that Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia and Ebetuma Abua party. No, he went all out. Or the contest no etunchen. He didn't care the price he would pay for whatever he was doing. How many people are in there here contesting for chairmanship? No, and no mutumi yo menim. Meanwhile, behind closed doors, we knew what most of them were doing. But he came all out and put his reputation, his Nibibia on the line. How many people were able to do that? Chairman, yeah. and ne kasa mo no kan and it is true ye nyina hu na esi ye for la focal time any I mean so
chairman yebepa chema wontumi nsem no so pa yebeba so pa but ye pese ye call ye disaster na esi no any LGBT bi se de pese ba ho but we pese bebusa we tew ansa na yakọ ye so de ba de ne ba ya chema wontumi eba Greater Accra no me giri se o inform regional executive anameboa
pa or inform regional executive
na adentina du bebe no na executive si bebre ka se omonya we se chema wontumi ba o be se o clear free o mam
me say edano mishia o me di complain bi kra
sa ama me no kra ko hu godon.
Thank you very much. Na sadano edana ye chema wontumi organize Oshia Greater Accra Constituency executives. When him say me constituency, yen 17 executives no behind him say bibi sa koso.
Wow.
I am saying this on authority.
Wow.
Me nua bi na me frɛ Odaseni ono ye first vice chairman wo odio.
Okay.
Nti ono mom na frɛ me kra na ye ka asem foforo. Nti ye kasa wie no ka say ewie say be hia na me say ye be hia wo hen. And I say, oh, not all now, chairman want to make program one banner. And I say, chairman, program. I say, chairman, omode, already on all the constituency platforms, so the omode too so. And I say, but you already and also actually say, all constituencies. Or when I make a phone, make a chance, okay, I'm not aware, but I'll find out from my chairman. My friend, me constituency chairman. Or no, so on say.
So communicate no more san kebi.
Yeah, and san kebi. Until me constituency executives, you know, na ye nim.
Wow.
And ye yenkwa. I mean, I spoke with other constituency. In fact, me knew about because a second vice chairman of Katamanso.
Okay.
On no say now on nam constituency call Aure. I Muslim. I mean, I Afro. And I obi friend say na program no time be na obi drew ho. And I say a program be. Bon Katamanso imagine into omo ye nipa 3 be na omutumi eba program no.
Wow,
because there was no information. In fact, on no ankasa oba no also wana offer dropping from Ashama area hono eba ha say. So just imagine a whole constituency, and apart from Yeno, there were other people who were complaining.
Do you suspect any fishy play?
Honestly, me catch Nana be me catch the direct say I believe, I mean something is going on. Somebody, I mean, manipulated. I suspected that they wanted to sabotage chairman's program.
Okay,
but Nyamin Chadian within a short time no. I mean, just like said the United me constituency for crowd executive scrum make us say now omun nim say bibi say koso no. Within a short time no, a lot of them, I mean, me friend nipa bebre, and within a short time most of them were able to come. And that clearly should tell you, say, even within that short notice no, people were able to make it. How much more say enka message eba and tema. So for me, I think that something has to be done about it. In fact, even regional secretary, I went to him, Odala Paka, me catch no. Say, I mean, this is what happened. We are not aware. And he told me clearly, say, he gave an instruction to the administrators, and it was for the administrators to get in touch. It. According to Onokra, and also Onfre executive BR 11111. But I'm also.
But the Miami baby, because oh the young to order because not me wo.
No, okay, me understand me ba won chen. Me catch you say why muna the arrangement.
Yes, sir.
I wanted to know because I was surprised say a whole constituency or so many constituencies will be left out uninformed. Say BBC koso.
But what unim the na wan say time na koso no. Yeah. Na amanfo epuba na amanfo puba oho ne hu se chairman na the next national chairman MPP amanoko.
You see eno na oho ebe man crofo play these fishy tactics we nyina because eya na ebinimo fo say ombetumi manipulate enuanum ni bebre so oho but you see delegate ne party mano and na me kan initially say omo decide a na omo decide awie enya say sebi omo ye nkrofo omo adwen wo form a omo nimi ni omo pe and obi be kire wom ni omo ye den ense so omo kokope won wan kasa anim nipa obetumi abo aman yokuo no so nobody should be deceived. Would you obetumi deploy all manner of tactics ni strategy bia but when the day comes Master, nothing will change. Sabi. Party mano, homo nya intete kwa afu. Enyo bi na sabi so omo be mamu ansa no magu nsuo. Me say, okay kwe south, meme wo ho. Election day. Nana, unim ne na ye interesting. Ebi nu se sika no yaje, ye kwa kwotro amani pass mes. No bi aba ba ye adwuma te se ye mfie nwotwe. Na we sika na na ebe se samaje. Meme ye madwen kura ye ne. People were making such comment. Enso no maje other candidate. Esika akwotro Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. The late Sir John was a fear delegate. What must he?
Chairman can say you.
Yeah.
Chairman be him say. Abana ebeto muso aba no. Memfa ho se ebia obelusu anase unlusu. Ulusu a oye party no obeye adwuma ma party no. Etimi hiemu nyina mentwe ma obi melusu na makase walusu ntim metwa na bo. Etino mihia obi a on board see the beya ebetimi aboa 2028 ametimi ewi ni power no. Jamaica say wutie asem o sa kan ne say mamu judge me about me English. Judge me about my competency because adwuma mi metimi aye no enu na ese mohwe so enye say about English na chairman to we uvi say campaign do so chairman eko campaign or the blofo na eko Congress Central over blofo na eko Congress Central so na me che no eti chairman wo de ma ye nya yi na ye pese ye call friends incident here esi wo Newtown disaster yi na chairman unim no ma bia eko so yes MPP amanako no ye hwe ne ye ana mo hwe ne ye MPP amanako no ye amanako bia one na bebere ka se edidija ede ewo eno kra de ye twam so na me che no se odo eba party nim eti ye mpese ye be sa repeat sa ensem na ekokọ so no but the yes ye hu ni se NDC amanako no omo ye nkrofobia wo ye den o ye NDC ni uye ni den oye NDC ni hwe John Dramani Mahama bayi enuma ekosu nyina no omunim se we ya MPP ana se we ya CP ana we ya dio di omunim se uye me yonko NDC ni una me no be ya adwuma una me no we de ekoba incident ye si wo evereze Newtown yi chairman unim se Henry Court ekọ yes Henry Court ekọ ho no why member of parliament 12 good years our constituency nim wonim tokru bia our constituency nim is simple onye MP biom na oye former MP na asem asi our ne constituency a ayese okoho no so hwanuma ye de esiye so amafo bebre kan se mebre but ye hu ni say NDC for no de BBC omo person be hu MPP ni bia o omo person be hu NPP ni bia because of ensem no ma ye de ekọ so it will feel say enoma na ekọ so no Henry Court kọ ho na oka say okọ ye pamon te say friends goat no ye pamon te say goat no yes is that word that oyusu ye no officer sansem na ekosi ye no na ka say mo party MPP amaniko no ebe declare say ensem na ekọ so ho no na ensem na security service ni ye no ana NDC amaniko no ye no anasa enye as a chairman no sansem na ekọ so no e dey asa na be ka fa ho
yo edi kan no omo a say ebi mu ehwe omo nkwa ho so omo nkwa ni patre so ye be ma ebusuafo shedding e won ye kwa it's just unfortunate say e ban sa na I'm surprised say Ghana ha ye pese bibia ye politicizing no na enka nye politicization enka obi a wodi constituency no so for about 12 years member of parliament onye obi a is a hidden person. He has even been a minister of interior before anameboa. Now Henry Court is not a figure that you will see and even say abia by mistake no you could not recognize him. That is not possible. Now Otumiko drew her and they handled him the way they wanted to handle him for only God knows why. But I know say that is politics. And from the way where you picked the topic from, no, it's clearly telling NPP, is sending us a certain signal. Say, this is how NDC people see us. For Omo more as enemies than friends. But we have been in power, and there were a number of times that we entertained NDC people. And before I even go there, let's talk about the action that the NPP should have taken after that incident. Because the customer who say, and there was one gentleman there who lost his daughter also. The moment he raised his head and saw Henry Kote, Honorable, I just lost my daughter. Honorable, he himself, the customer can say, it is true that he may not be able to go and rescue people in there, but the mere presence, to be able to even do more than.
Because Osha boy na, tamo who Henry Kote no.
Yes.
Na kwese o pushiba Henry ho.
Exactly. Not trying to say but such a person, you were denying him for what reason?
So Henry Cracker be na and Kebiana come about the better.
Exactly, because the person is traumatized under such circumstance. Sometimes just one word or two, no, a bemani panokra are coming down, especially who it is coming from, and you are denying him. Hona wabano. What is it going to take away from Ejumana Momoye Wohono? Meanwhile, other people were there. Individuals were there who are not security personnel, were there supporting to rescue lives. So I think that the party, NPP as a party, should have openly condemned that action. And the mere fact that we failed to do that, it means that, NDC can continue to, but so when they do some of these things, we will come at them. Tomorrow they will be measured in near Omoye. But we allowed it to pass. As if say Henry Kwete, as if say on Kaya home, as if say on your party, as if say near course and higher as a political party.
Chairman, say
they would have done that.
Say Mpokurambon ebia the issue be ni incident because SCA maybe a man for Kredana. Bueno or your party ni or say a former MP. Was I a former interior minister? Was I a greater Accra minister?
I don't even understand.
What I'm saying is Sakurampona Okoho as a member as a party,
yes,
and of course MPP, and of course, and as a former MP, and of course, as a former friends regional minister, greater Accra minister, and of course.
And the presence at that place, it gives credit to NPP as a party, because he's a known party person, former member of parliament. Into it's a plus to NPP. It shows say NPP ni he couldn't stay in the house. He's been able to move and get to the scene. How many people were able to move? We have ministers who are in Accra here. How many of them were able to go there immediately?
First of all, Chairman, don't you also think the Omo actions, it was uncalled for, all right, say condemning. But Omu, don't you think so? Omu who the presence there, and say a threat at the Omo candidate, any the MP, or because as of now, no, you name say even the current MP, no, were able to show up.
Current MP so echo, but the name one said, no, honorable and quality. Only current MP and echo.
So,
and when that maybe say, on Susu say, still a year threat, who Henry Cote say, or ye again, though on your MPD, but the presence and the council essence a threat at the Mamma
most definitely, or Hona what could do Hono. They see that, a political capital.
Yeah.
So far as you have seen him, a former member of parliament, and they don't even know, they can't even tell. Maybe at the next election, he may want to go. So by so doing, they are just trying to take him off the picture, so that it wouldn't be written or seen anywhere. Say, even during this critical moment, he was there,
able to show up.
Do you get the point? So they just didn't. But unfortunately, on their part, in this era of mobile phones and any other thing, once a near course was captured. everything was captured.
Understand, say even some of the security presence and also council were also part of this incident.
But that's why he spoke to the military officer who was there. He was telling him, I have been the interior minister before. Don't you know me? What am I coming to do? I mean, even though I can't get in there to go and rescue the people, but my presence, I mean, it is shameful. And you could see clearly, say, Adiano Ehano. And that's why I say, as a political party, if it is NDC, and that is one good thing I'm good about it. As some say, NDC bet to me, I continue to now for the next 3 months. But MPP as a political party, have we even come out to condemn the security and the people who were in charge for doing that shameful act now? We have not done that.
As a party,
so is Henry Kote no longer part of us? Because Oye former MPT. Bonnie Ben Awaya or no the BB dinner party to me MPA MB issue communicate MB condemn. Are we endorsing Niomo?
Chairman, me edu baby ya guess bakwa ba master planner. Ya ka master planner dia just beginning say opo mo test o qualify dia na o ka ho bi pa na anopay oba onumunyamfo dawuro show no so ene yes o mekan o because ensem anopay na o ka no na ensem a moat emuodu pa na yehu se chairman ambition no as a national chairman no master plan asusu ye obi a na neje ho pa na why late de ye de beche no we school anke betwa de ma wo ho school anke betwa de ma why late de ba school anke betwa de ma eti no master plan bi abakọ de
alhamdulillah bi a hye me gidi se on so he
na me adom
ya metimi hu
we the chairman me ba why 1 minute na ya nchia na wache school anke betwa de na bi abakọ de
oh so far so good me ba traffic na de wa woni mu nkran
oh nkran de se
awoshi nti me ba no ase traffic on the limit
awoshi heaven side
apostle safo school
oh okay and the traffic
kakra o
na origin to say
oh so far so good bono east region bibia the din yes all the 11 constituencies and I think say reorganization registration shall say honorable David Boache on the regional secretary yes and a chairman IB it me correct kakra yes until so far the bibia the din origin registration so e successful all the 11 constituencies yante assembly bia and the registers were available for the party members to register and then new members who wants to join the party also had the opportunity to register until region there bibia the din can tampon off on so the constituency no yes all no so there me both defense no how wadre sant yeah
master planner papa dey hard you papa yes every station say when who message and na dey bia say na okwa broje na say wotu kwai okwa broje kro obey
message
na tema your topics be me nsa bi me gire say be the same day but we person atinto such a amount to be more region.
Yes, yeah, why Obabonu is.
Ushiani Biana.
Yes, Nishiani.
Oba na region what to say?
Na say chama untimidie. On any campaign de bia me can say Osha or call presidential primaries.
So na chairman so kai.
I mean, because me who campaign be that. Say I shall say campaign crowd.
The we crowd the entity
one map no.
One map.
Time na Susan na ehwe movie o must see comedies.
Comedies ye dey try. Oh yes how time no. Obekaya chairman me name say obekaya. Na ye be your soft dance no bra. Talking point bi e be twetwam e be hard bia. Masa what one
actually
master plan
I say a boy chama baso me de bia me kasa asamo 2028 elections yonko di agro party no yes your constitution a bo party no ho ban a faso eto ya na money na but going to 2028 elections we will do a lot of sacrifice ebeduru baby no we may have to set the constitution aside and then do what will help the party and looking at the candidates in our mokon I can say confidently say chairman wontumi nkwa na obi a medidi say obe chairman e duru samre na obegogo na mama ya for the interest of the party yɛmpɛ chama ɔbɛba chinchina atwan so far as constitution aka say
te say chinchina atwan te say obi a wo support ra meji dis o nwi ni a ne ye ka ho asem awie
ye ka chama wo ntina asem e ka no ye chama adwuma no wie e bi a da fofo de no so ba top
e no gra de mbem kra
you understand enti e besre delegation no chama wontumi de odo a o ma party no e o say you reward on with that same order. We share TV station about my party in Chiacapro. Or no one ever my party. Oh, I say, I'm who I don't know kaka. No, I'm meeting me. I'm a boss, Lord Jerry Ahmed. Oh, station, I'm here. I say, parliamentary member be I didn't better show you so now I'm Baumon country. Or be dealing with that person. Show we so nra.
Master. Unim de ho. Eye MPP amanuko no. Sebi. Edu ba bia ye na ye party for.
Yeah.
But aya ye mpese sebi ye begu obi anim ase. Ana ye bebu obi nimtia. Hwe sa station we. Chairman eye ma eye new patriotic party. Aye friend MPP amanuko. Na unim se edu ba bia onumnyamfo godon ne dawuro ene dasebre omo morning show no ye friend krofo a ombeba abeka party no asem kurampa omoma nanso no ubehu sa nipa na ubefre no oso oni ho ubehu not station foforo meka se ye lusu ye amanfo webere ebe pa omo chewo se ompese omba kasa ema party no but ne ye wo aban mu ne de na ye from omo mo the make us what I say. Let's so sure. Say ransom WONTUMI movement TV. And on my net too. And I'm fans as radio. But basically no. Movement TV. Basically no. Only chairman. Movement TV WONTUMI radio across Ghana. And ye bo party ni hodom.
Yes.
Na se obe free obi a oye party ni bra. No be chirechirem enuma mu kura chire party no oma oba fe no so wetu kwan ba obetu wani no no station baako it's ena no pay say emma godom de wurom kura ka say akom pe say omotrase no omo ka chire mpanimfo na nka NDC fo kura eba station no they make us what because edu ba bia nipa na wayi nanim wayi ni yam eyi adwuma ma party no mo fa ni die ni ebu onya de ema no it is a Jayamed eka sansem na onim no ma what entra
say ono de top man time BI is in the media space enti wo hwe say the me candidate na I think say you have to reward chairman and this station no anka it should be our topmost priority it should be aba I know say di kan ba a bit tradition we free range oba documents the bia you get ample time to educate the masses share so sources and some new ways oba documents oba obetimanya abutra treaty mo no obi am be debate on issues share TV3 gumbe amo boy
share there ya the cross there ya say share stations ni nyina obi anka de ekoso
abi
akwa say eye NDC amanuko no ahye mafumu ma eti de ekoso nyina omuhu ye
exactly
because every station be the chairman John Dramani Mahama am appointment it's difficult for them say or make on massive
exactly
but I can say my koso
asama ehia no mo nka ho asem
ne NPP ni na ukodu ho now who the line of questioner ye di baby sao as compared to NDC
so you say media men nam stations ni na no na mehwe TV3 obeka say mass and size squeeze now my sister near Grace and is a young communicator me say o kasa ba ko ansan wie obi say no question ansan wie no aside the question for me say na national science and mass squeeze na yo hana nso NDC ni kasa o jama no flow e ma me bufu e send messages on can grab myself
reward no dey amount
you understand na higher you understand higher obetimi anya opportunity abe express on educating masses na man na no pa President Mahama say LGBTQ on your pride.
Yebe
And so ko TV tira no mo kan mo say otuado. Ya saken. Ye to aba Mahama say. You understand? You know what someone kwa no mo kan.
Yes. Yes, so I'm person I'm divert yourself.
No who here.
Who here? Oh,
so we should take
my main found friends say chema wontumi asem ne de yebeba so na pese yebobɔ ye no ma ba ko mienu so yenim se wate New Town disaster ACA Emma honorable Henry Court Echo
yes
Emma ense mebre EPA na se oma ya de tama incident ni si ye no security service no rush Echo hontem pa me kai say national ambulance service do here within about 5 minutes eno mko duo 8 ambulance eno mo de koye no mo de nipa air 37 air ba air koba air ba Henry ononya wo kote ene NDC parliamentary candidate enye candidate ka MP no wo ho no ena no mo ko omo du ho wie ya o ma stop papa ne so ma ne nko e ma papa ne se apam ne se aponche na ya pam nisa ponche no wo hwe eye ne ye pa but chairman kan sembi MP be man ko no mo fanya futuo enti the course no master planner no wo hwe party na get a party ne kasa wo ho anansa wo hwe den na get a party ne ye afa sa asemo yo
answer na me ba recruiting I think it's very very crucial but my main share in free building nonsense you see the NDC bibia I be see on my mom person with their politics. But when they are caught in their web, no more person made on journey film. I don't know me incident in the sea. I only say social media how na eda. E see ya na me hu say omo MP no omo friend at the Rauf. Nsem hunu sabi ona ogina ho e kam. Say project no na NDC na esi ena MPP by or my abandoned project. As a American or can open UTV. And I want to have year or mobile. Remember Hokra. Open UTV says, and some of my download video Nina. Because they see a Okasa almost say, Betchich. To be able to download the tour. And some who I said, you'll be kind. I was say, there is a lawyers. Every day to say Obama. Also, so walking the ball opportunity. Yet to be go. The lawyers, so Mudru 70 say, I put my back up into my mouth when you can't hear lawyer Mona. In fact, was is immediate parliamentary candidate. Okay. My lawyer back on lawyer J. Ahmed. Lawyer fantastic. Lawyer J. Bafo. My shares are for money now. A cast of now, so I back can ye and country. What can I record the tour? What can some who never catch or some who was say NDC in a chassis project on MPP by an abandon into a patch say, yeah, abandon building 1980 a buoy. So nobody MP say the first time ni one go check records Prof Mills na sha say see building sa building na sha say under Prof Mills enti President Mahama by one abandon we see here. You see, as a member of parliament you have to do your checks before so be bad money be can service be nsema hu hia. President Mahama e by 4 years now by na one man complete building no identity I say building no foundation now see anka so mo see no 2 into mo see 2 no we na mo san be see back e wo soro kan into na soro na heavy on be assess project no mo say no we hu hia say be den e be complete na nchen ho mo see foforo into we share building na nchen school building foforo e de e wo so who cost it me ojidie kwa assess atan no kwa so sin nsense we abia no mode koye sa Prof Mills time into so me very sure say so sourcing na Ghana apam coach foforo akwa me sure say so sourcing na ebe fa akwa coach
sa foforo and say
yeah kwa competitive ya say na be so sourcing aba enti
am ba bia so sourcing ba o
so as I feel na dey ya dwan kwaso because of dede na mo ye in opposition 2024 no and am ya da ho so am ye teteni na ye ba power they say nsema am ye nansen what companies o ma 2025 January omo work ya ba akopɛ ya otimi koye so na waje contract millions of dollars omo ba omo ya ba pa omo mfa omo hundi sa na on here kote issue na I think say the chairman can no mene ya adwen obia edin after that incident obia ko abo ho wa e ko station bia na dey scarce a oh na aka o here kote kura ko ya pamo no that's it
party
as a party we should have issued a state. He was the interior minister.
Sir.
After interior minister, obedi Greater Accra regional minister. Waji MP, say 2 times.
3 times.
You understand? Na sa papa, na MP no unim constituency we chairman na. Sa current MP obi wadi interior minister, adi regional minister, adi MP 3 times. Na issue about one ne be collaborate. Aya adwuma na ama obi ahu ahan. O say o pam no wonim constituency we chen no na security for no so mo aban sesan o en eden a NDC entina aban so forever ena wo ba ho na be operation we wonim picture bibia da ho into we you should also think about tomorrow because so kono koye wajuma professionally a MP no ana MC no ntimi ma enyi so you shouldn't use that opportunity say former MP abaho na obegu nanim ase wo pam na say den adentina other citizens now mujina ordinary citizens no ampam wo mo na MP no nko because of time bia ya dwen election ho o betimi asan back to constituency na be contest nti men man opportunity kura to serve the people to save the people's life manfo ewu wujina ho politics. Is that how we treat the ordinary Ghanaians? No. The best security services no. This is so shameful. As I say MPP be issue statement now I think say IGP ni no also issue statement to apologize to Papa no.
Because the course na
yes na nya wadi mo so that he was interior minister, you were working under him. You know his powers. Man ka say oni na ban ni to minti bibia obe
we dey na ban member 2028
ah no dey Daniel na dey AI aban we pa me ba chat GTP na Muhammad bu oman we sese wonim hwe efa amambuo mu nti bibia opa bia no abo ahye AI mu na ya kire enyo no so about the AI be kun galamsi na wonim say dey kun galamsi anka wo dey AI be kun galamsi AI no more automatic answer o abia ade obubo ahye mu na be mo na enyo won say task force ya wati omukọ agalemsi ofo abu omo ombo correct question to AI mo be da mo correct answer de bia be hwe omo the best represent Mahama AI use no njai no mbu oman no say the Ghana for epe
you better was na what before say be call LGBTB say there no sansem no eye me de papa sa ade no Mahama any asofo no ayedi no nsemesi o new town yi obetimi aka bibi kakra afa won ansa ne yabawura LTBG nim.
Just quick one on these issues in a sense that for me it was uncalled for. Sebi nyanse bi enim when we are talking about human life bigger than party politics. So what you say ni party ase a ene ya amanyosem na nipa wu a odumi so de be ya amanyosem intin sanka ye de amanyosem beko bibie mu enya in a situation whereby na nkrofo enkwa edesan yemu ese ye pre nana anani me nyansa so ho enipa edi emia nipa ewu imesese yetumi rescue no o say intin say honorable Henry Cote ebi at that time no so obetumi enya access ewure mu atwe obi e de nato ne nsa so a rescue ne de na ma ambulance na ya de na kwa yare sabi akwa akohwe na wasi kwan ene sa akra afem ewu meboa sa akra afem ewu it is akra na afem ewu no ya boa ya na say yamwa with this behavior yamwa what must say yamwa baako kra inti ya besre say yanhwe se amanyosem na ye no ye beya no wo brasa se ye amanyosem ye amanyosem wie na okra wono ye Ghana ni no ne ho ka enya saa bre no na ese ye de amanyosem de ye den ye de kɔ ho enya saa bre na ye pre obi nkwa age no ene ye kwa ye amanyosem prevent obi because of insecurity wo feel say wa ye mrahye bedwani wo ho ache enipa ne gye ne tumu inti ne so oba ho a oppose threat wo presence ende tu hu ade yeso e so woda so wo power
overshadow no
good so woda so wo power ye mrahye bedwani na se nana me you uncomfortable what must say me ebia wo na wo ye opposition na me ene tumi kura me no me hu na me ye ma hye wo de a ahye me de a ada na me ntumi hu ade yeso na ma ye adwuma no that just be incapable of even governing the people over there. Sabi eniema e course no na nyansa bi anim na mayanka no kranche ye security services no yanka no kranche rom hwe ewiase e wo ho no ade bi anipa bi a wo ye bi ane sese wo hwe na wo dwene ho kwa akire ye the time bibia ye mmere o ene ya wo pamo Henry Cody wo mmere ne ene o no one hwe 2028 even next year 2027 kra no na bia na wo sa security personnel no anye wo bere na mfavor so ho e bia na mfavor no wan toa so anye sa adwuma ne da bia ye besere ye hu when anywhere esase ye amanyosem enye bere a sebe akra enkwa edan anye mu ene ye de amanyosem beko nana mama informa no nsini mu
ye beda wase pa aha aye movement tv untumi radio live ewo untumi online uko youtube so a movement tv ye ho den ye besere wo share ma obi na obi so nti ensema ye ka chairman ye ba eye sebi master plan ye frɛ ade bi uko Ashanti region ye frɛ no Tumutu Tumutu o de uko Kumase de asa ane ye frɛ no etiefo ane ahwefo emfa nkyeme edu ba bi a anibire ba ye kan nsɛm bebre ye nyina ye nim eye NDC amanekuo no sidi omusi eye Nana Akufo Addo droba si ne kon sebi the word LTBGQ said that day sebi your friend edin ya mempese meboyi omu sini su say omu jiri say Nana Addo kura ajama oyebi ema yenya asofo titiri omu Ghana ha eye sofo ba ko your friend no omu ze friend kura me ref sofo ne di Lawrence Tate ebe ka say Nana Addo ansan a obey nante free he akọ Jubilee House ne yemusa say samre na ya man board chairman no still now no the president oteso John Dramani Mahama ensae no why say demonstration na asofo na omukogu Nana Addo said Nana Addo ensae na sa no mani free ho no Nana Addo ka say omunya abotre eye process ene na munya abotre omusi Nana Addo so musi ne kon so no nyame ompebone enya se nyame ompebone Ghana for say Nana Addo ansign dia ene wo John Dramani Mahama una obe sign eti ye tu abana tia eye NDC MPP amanekuo no na NDC aba NDC ba 1.5 year niye asofo no omudi akire no se omo na man omo ko president Mahama officer no omo bo omo nsem obi beka se sebi bone ene wo mutrim anase se asofo aba oban Ghana no omo nka de kure chairman
yo Nana medase say Ghana for time now ye the last year campaigns 2024 now Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia MPP na ye ta ka sembako repeatedly but say na nipa bebre were not paying attention to that fact and the fact was that na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia when your opportunity be na ka say me se moto abano mamia after 4 years no me ba bebu akonta amamu na papa ya mo oni me a contest no moto mana onori we o he is not going to have the opportunity and now yen as Ghanaians no yen nya the opportunity to call him back to account to us and for me that was a good platform for Ghanaians to know and President Mahama no it was not a new person to us as at that time because this is somebody who was a total failure and Ghanaians rejected him massively. Then all of a sudden, because of the support from media houses, CSOs, pastors, ahimfo, all of a sudden President Mahama has become an angel. Wadani Obofo ana Obofo. Now this is what we are faced with. NDC for year course our last election. Omo de niama bebre and na omo de to Ghanaians enim. And they condemn the MPP say these are things that MPP didn't handle well. Now omo ba ombeye niye. One of it was fuel prices. Critical. At the time now MPP ye complaining say there was Russia-Ukraine war and the effect because ye nyina say ye need control over the crude oil price, the world markets. You understand? This is something Ghana doesn't have full control. But ye nyamutalamo we nyani baby ko coming to say there is no way we can justify fuel prices increases based on Russia-Ukraine war. Anameboa omo de call election. Almost signed the Galamsey. Galamsey was topical in the last election. Omo de Galamsey a campaign. And then Yembisa who say, and then Galamsey, what is the current situation with Galamsey? Black Volta, our northern region, Savannah region, maybe your friend saying, or no President Mahama Ankasefi. And then Uko Black Volta, go and check the water, the color of the water. At the time now, yedi 2 million more. What was the situation? And then what is the situation? That is Galamsey. And NDC has totally failed, completely failed. Omo de bokun sem eye campaign anamibwa. Ye nyina hu said the omo call Yeura Asantehene, they found their own way to get a verdict. Because at the time, before sa verdict no na Mahama Yarga kra no ntumi 29 NC Boku. After President Mahama has come to assure them, say he is the one to solve that problem. And there Yeka say, is there peace in Boku? Omo di Koko a campaign. Today, I know the Anyamina America, even a small child cry enim ni akoso ewo Koko sector. Omo di jobs in Juma almost omo bar automatic posting for teachers, for nurses. And the MBC will say, we have so many backlog of teachers and nurses who are sitting in the house. And that place, sometimes when I remember some of the things that our sisters and brothers in the nursing, alawani yebeji, so yebe to etiamu. And they keep calling you, even in opposition, trying to get you to support them to get places, to be posted. Almost the corruption. And Chair Ibiana Gideon Boako, he made a request. Said they should NDC. These same corruption issues are almost say oral there. The same people almost fighting corruption today. They are running away from accountability. That is NDC for you. And the last of all is Nyawoka Wasemi, LGBT. We stop. You marches upon marches. Are software, are himful, malam for. Which group? Organized labor, CSOs were all up in arms against NPP government. As if the first time I heard answer me about LGBT under Nana Addo Akufo-Addo. Even later, it came to light, say, what we were told that was with the president, Later, Obuangasa through Alban Bagwin, they said that it was never even presented to the president. Yet, this old man was castigated and made to look bad. And at that time, the history of President Mahama and Andrew Solomon, never hold. Never hold. But all of a sudden, Ghanaians, we have forgotten so soon. NPP.
Short memory, say who?
That's the short memory. And we had media, they had the collaboration of other media houses. And then let's ask ourselves. Media houses, are they aware?
Also, business master plan was it. Or short memories out. They be no see the phone so.
No, exactly. You don't have to, because the point is that what in sending a call elections. Okay, say wait on this. Since some maybe boss tell me which one of them has NDC performed better. Which one of them have they been able to do something different from the Omoka say Omoba Ombabeyon? They have not been able to do it. And LGBT. The crux of the matter, I was scandalized. Métier, president, say we have many more issues to deal with as a country. Now, your priority, and your LGBT. But in 2024, election year 2024, LGBT was the priority. 2 years down the lane, all of a sudden, LGBT and your priority. Let's ask ourselves, the media houses who supported whatever they were doing, even labor unions. We saw TUC and then organized labor threatening to march because of LGBT. Even though there was a legal tussle, we all know Ghana, we are governed by the rule of law. So if there's a matter before the courts, we needed to wait until the court takes its decision. They castigated NPP, Nanado, and Dr. Alhaj Mahmoud. They kept on saying that Dr. Mahmoud should come out clearly and come and make his position on this.
Yes, Odo Motu Nyamesua, Adina Ediede. Ebwa chairman minchawa no yenya hoho baako kese ewa ha commander youth organizer na mwat wa wuni mo adwuma yi nti han koso
na ma me fa kwenya we so na me nkai ahwefo se patriotic agenda YouTube so no ubenya movement TV WONTUMI TV movement TV WONTUMI TV na me fa kwenya so se ne wa ma no na me ma yenua Philip Jima Ablekuma West Constituency youth organizer akwala that's Philip ya wa akwala bibi abo ko ni ya mi as we be di na mi jawa ma na nabi
commander ya wa ko ni ye di ha nyina ye pani ba ko eretia na Okankwe Central first vice we ya chairman so dia na omu odu pa commander ya wa ko ni
bibi abo ko mi feel bibi anya boko na West
oh what in
fact now someone person somewhere when you almost deal because that's in the MP on that's in the MP on MP now oba ye winning 2020 for election you shouldn't be you know
MP no beto slow so no
you should be you know hang on a jeans and cry
and then when you see AI
them say AI government any it mu use AI be mbo baby
yeah no do that so be na make am to be a discussion on na o parliament proceedings so who by your
na ma hwesoro de ma hwesoro
now sometimes yeah let's go report to class you be kidnap because you see and na adwuma so a esla yeto no as a sense of buy hwe course on na bi man fa konya we enchia the good people of Lekuma West e wo dwuma die kase a part no mani abre especially youth no e hye form making sure say you be sit back na wa chia chemadu and the executives coordinators mechi omu nyina na omo the time say Lekuma West ye jahye omunsa Mami akwa chi bebre na bi honorable Esla ebeji Lekuma West no na ye honye municipality na o make sure eboaye e ma na ye die ho obe municipality
slow su
esi office kese
na organa de
o ko zodiac ko e de ko Mr Food wa mo fi kakraka pa ejira na so babisia eboa me gisi ono edisi na no say Lekuma West oba ye ni school da be premier dan kwa o ka say within the term o be make sure say ni nyina ba be ye mountain block
de ni na ye nche de bia o
enche ni bi
okay
ye adwuma we boa ma Lekuma West enche mu si wono asphalt roads ye alternative roads ye adwuma we nyina mai ye basketball court ma youth no ye football pitch ma youth no when ni nyina wi a kokwado aba ye hu de o ye de ato
your friends kwakwado
ye hu de o ye de
kwakwado kura so de se kwakwado de enye MPD o kwakwado de ya se ko men ko ka se mi ma no nkofom se kwakwado se coach DB
ye ka de say anya politics na you masa enye nwanwa ye asa dwuma na fon no etino Lekuma West elite community no money abrese 2028 so color TV no to en back of my fan back na black and white in the omompe exactly am I achi constituency nesi wono na development on hwe no ya ye amomo ato na bi
ye beda wase pa na ansa na ebekọ master planning sin commander Sunday no chema WONTUMI ba we de be 1 minute pe na yakoya asem so chema WONTUMI ba na to na wo bi uhu terrain ni say
make church and want to be a buy, you know. I think say ne kasa mu no obi a obi anya the person ati no person ati obi a sebi waye
constituency chairman
officer da abe region no abe ye or person ban national and then say you want to from polling stations the constituency for no ye shape by say a polling stations for majority
Matthias
18 no I'm feel say okay in you obi top for no na sa onipa no eti efomo adwuma ase a bema adwuma na easy and again so no o ma eti ase say o me am chair ade bia no te konwam o make sure so be chairman o be nante for
o ka say o me am chair what I'm saying is say o ka sa word no
o yusu ye
it not that means o te brofo no
be pa try
okay.
All metra akunyam na de bia ote faako ne na sefo. We make sure say obeko constituencies through region to make sure say problem bia from bia no. Obebo ani resolve problem no. Because each and time bia no. If your constituency A, B may have issue. In your people from the top to help us solve the problem. I want make sure say you be kind ho bom aye dwuma form. Na pon will be no be from because on a grassroots person. To make sure it's a very resolvable problem. Yeah, so a top party for us sumpa. Now, your point I hear come now seeing command for canal. A be and come say, well, first person you're sharing. You best other ones,
let's see.
Able to take decisions. And they be so you're okay within some kind. It's you're sharing people war, and maybe I can't you have the men. What demonstrate to say, you're doing one manner with you train on my account. But the day, no, you're born person being the best chairman of it, me, LED MPP, I mean, I could 2 minutes free. Yano Musam. Now, it's me on my Ghana as well.
Nana, before we were I just wanted to add one thing. I make I say chairman, Eka Woho. When him say Dr. Alhaj Mahmoud Bawumia, one of his flagship a 10 appointments per constituency. Chairman Bosso. And chairman say the era of say ye winning power we afi na ye ko fan for we na oye we wa ha we omo aye ni momo then we appoint them. It is a me as a constituency officer me sorry na me ko obi nchen me ko pa bibi ama me constituency nipa no ni me kura because oni ye enye adwuma wa ha na ono no o hye asem no kena to the extent say he is going to make sure that those positions will be given to the true party people who have stayed to work in the constituency. No longer the case that you don't know anyone and all of a sudden he is CEO, he's minister, he's deputy minister, and he endorses it. So if we have a chairman who believes in the same way the flag bearer also believes in, I think it goes a long way to help the political party NPP.
Okay.
Yeah.
Commander, na me busa say wo hwe nsɛm chairman WONTUMI kan na edu ebi okan say amanfo webre etwe ama yatom so aba ansa na waba be hyiam no no de ogimudi nim chairman say wuti sansem na ono de ogimudi eti no se mo be kwa kansie na mo be lusuo na mo lusuo ogimudi onim se mo amaba nyina no most of them no mo nyina mo betimi awieni ato abama no sansem na okan no oje ne say
Abi na actually say indirectly no support here amayako akubini asamba you will be na no as back omo try say be wie akansie no na do mo be wie no omo abehia omo cause we share party ni a unu say nyakwa cause I say time mo nya bebre wo e so obo no no be share party for no wedi komo eti onu komo na okan no a tonko for trim and na almost believe so be father for all we make
in terms of na ekosu
don't believe so be father for all and obe obi a on train mo bin tofo be man so gina won and the customers no odi yaw how anyema call ya ban how party money be and any anye how
ekosu
party money be to the extent say obi cry MP no call one of office ba ko kope support my party man it me permanent no so that's it ono feel say because of say first vice kind na ye chiti party ma as he said omo ye aliens o use that word
Exactly.
you understand but next say no only to me around that time so with me akwama enyema right to me to me no aboa ama yakun ayenyema right se beba what I say it's no a year party man no bebrani ani and Ghana for bebre so ani ani I believe that was the reason why you lose you but na be me anytime when you konya tra fidie kase bi say untumi na that platform so na me di current chopper ema Ghana for ni bi because na be say okọ I ballot boss ni and wa out to abatia wa na me bibi na say the one to abama so I go to abaso bibi na say na go to abama it's no Ghana bibia o tie me o tin ka mu trotro modern fie a o tie me so NPP ni say won't belong to any political party chopper and I the mouth if you say NPP and shall make it conscious effort say ya dear ama enkodi we a wo hwe no and na you naso G2 say you need perfect institution anywhere it took more bet more can take from Mekaya prior to 2020 now you nwanum kra na is omo abam kra no more timanya campaign against us based on economy or any other thing but and never be a tutu yen and a ma yen never be uncle ye and na get 2 and 2 yen and no can the gen now so say e be hold on some of the our policies say the buy to make sure some better you make sure say even electricity kra no yen money en cost soon come money near yen you buy only 20% abeso yeah and can say the D levy ebeba yeah can say the any other nyama beba ye nwanum ba ye kra na se bo mo be dada mo e se omo be gemo omo ba ye 20% ade se mo mene
commander ya no bantem
omo ba ye so omo be dada mo se omo be yi sports be betting tax e fo no and na Kofi Adam parliament e dey sports levy akoto no just omo dada mo na bisu say sports levy the betting what's the difference what I say I'm buy a bed data, yes, some joke, say LGBTQ, say, I know we are all my present mama in that peace, and on any now because of a year communication sector, Yamana, or you would your own. Commander, and again, my number, and again, a year some press conference across the country, Eddie Swatch and now or catch and say the Gasa. Now we are benefiting from a year. The process of Galam say, Nana B, who not ever query, yen you know why nobody go NDC for, or your pania, no, or didn't throw, or your collar, yeah. These are the people we are dealing with. Say, oh, Cassandra, say, people, and this way, pania, but we do at them, our collar, we do at them, or we do a body for nothing, or your peninsula would not when you know didn't throw. It's in Ghana for 7 years saints. Munim or Brian and Maboha ya kwam over the years. Now the can you say 2028. Mama a chance no. Na enyema ese yem money no. Je peye ama mo atom. Na ye nwan we mu de sebe when beba mo so no wa hye gatam.
Ye bada wasepa ye de commander ene dede nkomo. Chairman. Wenim commander de oyeye. O kire se oye commander mpa. On se wache it's ensemi na washa da body na tofa e dia shem se de be a meet me waka inside pepe so master me ma 9 minutes na yakọ LTB ginim na aka 30 minutes na yetime di aka chema wontumi ensem na obehia ye party fo no e wo that for no na yaka ho asem it's 9 minutes no we dey flow mame
commander chief akwara we just me we say who difference between sports levy ni betting tax betting tax no no ucha beta and sports levy ucha enti no kila nchebia ni we are why ubetia ucha beto ucha beto ubetia sports levy
number 2 Ghana for
flat say we no mo amucha bet nkwana ucha bet na odia and na be say oh de wadi and one di kwa obi anti wadi a onya agye na ate kakra e de bobo man they say ucha belto udio one dio ucho
when cho you bet you
that is the
yes ubo one more you bet feel
LGBTQ. You see, let me make this clear. Say LGBTQ. Say Parliament pass President Mahama one side. Yes. Yes. Let me put it in your priority.
That is that.
One say, yeah. Oh, my baby Mahama can't say, I know you communicate to. Yeah, I ain't seeing you. As I say, I can't say your priority. I say, oh, your priority. The hear say ni say Ghana for benga aduanadi Ghana for benga atade ahye Ghana for benga bebiada wasa kan sem bi say mponu say parliament pass na eba na nsensem wo mu na wantima ansan a o de bekọ council of state omo na omo ye major decision making body hono ma na mi say ade no one sign na o ma tunu fo one sign me say parliament pass bill no kura call president Mahama table so one sign market on the wall now. Let me also make this clear. Say, President Nanado doesn't support LGBTQ. President Nanado in 2018, yeba power. So we can see doing ketia.
Na o ka say Parliament pass bill na.
President Mahama one sign.
Yes.
Because of what he said yesterday.
Say be na mo pass into na.
Me say, was say enye priority. As I say o ka sa, e no dey o come na your headline. By omo amotifie hwe etie no omo nko kan ana omo nti asam na wo kan yi wase mponu se parliament de ba na ohwem na ontimi nsan a o de beko council of state for no ma tunufo afa ho na council of state na nye president appointees nkwa na egu ho waka chom se o mu ntumifo mempese mesan nti mu de mu so woko afa ho nti ade ne de won san de nti a me ka se won san ne se 2025 early 2025 was say oh bill no private members bill into a person o change the government sponsored bill said the bear mobile do na by night man in how many months me 16 months ndem na o ka say April mu 16 months mu ne o government no still want me nko how many bills na pass no under the certificate of agency. Where they can count some with the core parliament. There are so many instances minority for the couple parliament or my year free agenda no parliamentary agenda no. What you say where LGBTQ
na debe identify na always time for sa LGBT.
Because one signing into that. Na ngena don for Nelson Andrew Solomon. To me ba ho. Oh no na so you short me.
So and Solomon so na oye book obetoye no.
Yes.
Ono launching the book Mahama na special guest of speaker of the book. Ya can say forward out here say. Say forward quite say anim. One forward ni no book na ntimi publish o. Enti Mahama na forward the book na ma publish.
Sa.
Fantastic. Esi ono no de LGBT no de ebi aye na wonnya bi ba wa support pa president Mahama yes check
sir
yes check president Mahama again say your short memory but we don't have short memory in this country said the name no let me make this clear once again. President Nanado does not support LGBTQ in 2018 I say dun ketia 28th April 2018 eko work e Kumase eko jina ho ka kire NDC youth ni Ashanti region for say president Nanado apase mra be ma ne be ma betima ware samo be ka 2018 e ma president Nanado issue statement me banka o so me print so camera no betima capture yes presidency Nanado e na issue but men kan line na Nanado we know was say indeed the president remained focused on delivering on his mandate and improving on the equality of living of lives of Ghanaian people. It will not be under his presidency that same-sex marriage will be legalized in Ghana. President Nanado. But so no focus ne aduane nsema President Mahama ekano. Nanado see why focus say Ghana for being a baby pada. E benya aduane papa di.
What is say former president Kofo eka asembi minim say chairman abekaya was na awards bi ɛwɔ national theatre ɛna ɔsɛ wohwɛ mmaa fɛfɛɛfɛ ɔmu gyinagyina hɔ ɔmu gyina so na ɔso mpɛ no master sɛ wɔkae na ɔso mpɛ saa
Ghana man so deɛ sɛ dɛ ɔmo ɔnɛɛma
yes ɔmu gyinagyina so na ɔhwɛ Ghanafoɔ ɛsɛ Ghanafoɔ mmaa so deɛ ɛnyɛ easy
kyale ɔmo ɔnɛɛma nkasa
ɔmo no dabi kyɛma yɛmfa biribiara nto nkyɛn Ghanafoɔ nyame ahyira Ghana mmaa so ɔsɛ Ghana ahyira mmaa ɛsɛ sɛ wohwɛ Ghana mmaa sɛ deɛ Akufo kae sɛ Ghana mmaa ɛma hana tototo honam fɛfɛ na ɔso ɔmpɛ no
minister Victoria Hammer
sɛ ɔfiri me kurom
na ɔhwɛ sɛbisɛbi ɛnoma egu akyire ɛna meka yi ɛnoma egu akyire na wampɛ ɛnoma na egu akyire
mɛkɔbɔ commander
eti
dabi sɛ ɔno
so let's move on. President Ronaldo was making it clear say he doesn't support LGBTQ. So back President Ronaldo ankasa so esa ko Ashanti region, Ashanti Mampon specifically, Ekushia archbishops. Esa making it categorical. I think say that's 2021. Say it is not under his president. I mean, say I have said it before. No, I refer to the 2028. As some American way. Joy News 28 February 2021. President Ronaldo me continue direct. I have said it before, and let me stress it again, that it will not be under the presidency of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo that same-sex marriage will be legal. Or no, any time as president today. Say bani ba beda, be wari be mani be ma emba.
Meanwhile, aside all this, I saw for
I have all their calls here.
Masa continue.
Asam no bako ba. Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia, asam America with Ghana Web, 11th April 2024. Was say I cannot support what my religion unequivocally forbids. Bawumia speaks on LGBTQ. So me person me make his stance and say Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia doesn't support LGBTQ. His Excellency, the former president, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, doesn't support LGBTQ. Say the bill I call no one assent here. It doesn't mean so support because bill no NDC propaganda.
That's some judge or there.
Me ba oni ho. Propaganda nti bill no enye
aka 2 minutes.
Enye LGBTQ bill. A proper human, sexual and family values. Inti president Nana Addo say family values no in some kakra wo. Abusuan asem eka ho enya about ba ne be ma edanko so mumma nya obotre na clauses bi a omu a ensem fata be ha abusuan no yenyin free mu ansa na ma assign because omo da court President Mahama tia o se ne koku apai ono oba
na eden na President Mahama yenti o se the focus eni esa eno so because ye hu de oye it is always a focus ni
say AI aban wan bon she AI mo be dan kire no donye oboshi mu a AI kasa won san obe san wan bon she mu ntira nti me make progress you see ye nya asofofo okrom ha ye papa Rollins Lawrence Tete a kan doctor so no LGBT no na Nana Addo ansan 2024 obe march from the fear akọ Jubilee House pastor bako wono so a doctor Ofori-Atta waso say LGBTQ no politics adani politics enti na Nana Addo ansan a all the sofofo ne oma sorry mba no mbeto aba atia MPP ma menhwe say metima akoti I say time no ko but I think
1 minute
yes LGBT ni dan ka so oma time no ba mu bebre pa
ode ba me ma what ye man is en kan
32
okay
35
Ghana Web 10th April 2024 we will vote against MPP if Akufo-Addo fails to assign to the anti-LGBTQ Assemblies of God head pastor ya beto about here MPP say Nana Addo anye den ansign LGBT ampan so mo to TI because President Mahama Detroit ro say oba be sign oba I was sign in there some George ono kroma minister ba kwa no ho abufu pa no wa say Mahama will know no peace if he fails to sign the LGBTQ nra wouldn't say CEO so no mo share Mahama na some George chenin chen na me said Mahama kasa wie san ko be so ne kwa mia no because I was won peace
Exactly.
and so Mahama e ka wie e sori e fa no no di e koy. That is the hypocrisy we are living. You see, there's one malama we say me ekramoni oka sama na me wura hopa we say na hypocrisy you know some malam no say what is yes so tafo chief imam one deputy national chief imam Emma Alice Nawal Jama was say na po gay. He said this in the mosque.
Wakona po deba ko hundi oyana.
He said this in the mosque. Chief imam anka obekire ade amaya sua nyame asem no wa begina nkramofo anim masalachi mu ena wo ditro say na po gay because one worry at the age of 51
na fa no be
na wa keka san asem wi na fa ho wo ka say obe fa ho adi hwe there's a Quran me see Quran ma menja say imam ne sa verse wi and advance na obeda no omo nko twankire no non kan ansa na wada we chief imam de me akwala ko no so kire ma de ba penyini wan kire akwala de asa akwala e kawo Quran chapter 49 verse 12 suratul Hujurat wasi ya ayu allazina amanu ijtanibu kaseeran min az-zanni inna ba'da az-zanni ismi wala tajassasu wala yaktab ba'dukum ba'da ayuhibbu ahadukum an yahkula ahma adi akhi maitan fakartumu wattaqullah inna allaha tawwabur rahim. Wasi oh believers, avoid many suspicions, for indeed suspicions are sinful, and do not spy nor backbite on one another.
Enti o de ma chief imam so on kan san na
Quran eneka man ko suspect we as we say we do not spy.
You are bearing false testimony. You don't know.
You understand? Exactly. Adansi kurumu man di adansi kurumu man spy enya adansi kurumu man ko say me person me hu say we odi boni ana eno Quran say forbidden. And so chief imam akojina adi adansi kurumu as because of politics.
Was he not the same chief imam who went to say CCR NDC by everything is recently? Yes. He said would kita 200 cities at Christmas time. 200 cities wait me the deep bronya no I mean wait me ato akoko ato mo ato ngoni bibia the same person.
So these are the
he's politically
motivated. These are the reverend pastors prophets prophet oduro high tie anaju tie
na owo
reverend oduro tie LGBT no Mahama say anya priority tie ka kire no e be sere priority ma Ghana for because 2024 mo ka kire say mo ye survey over 90% of Ghanaians say omo pese mra no enti tie na ka kire no e be sere LGBTQ president Mahama say wada nyane it is priority topmost priority e de ma Ghana for enti hwe na ye no government sponsored bill by February by June July there was a bill no ready say government anka say they call parliament afeno be ko na wie no be 2027 you should sign that bill say the bill because wa sheni na we na kokokoko anka obetima di so because the wa sheni na wontimi ndi so 25 economy one wontimi ndi so we di anka penalty boshem na enko yes already o my recent boshem na enko eno so wontimi mbo
Otamas may you free what may you free you better na sepa because ejana no odin time na emre ni ho akanya sa ye be mana boso papa na me gidi se nyame ya aduma Friday anopa ye be hia wa ha na waka nsem bebre
quick one Reverend Dr. Lawrence Tete the kai LGBT who ban an any more on my baby basi me junction so this nonsense man.
Yes
the Ghana for we free na kai wo or say this nonsense
must stop.
So has it stopped?
Where is he now?
Where is he today?
And actually that quote no enye bana keke o kan o GTV
na
program
me de me hu ni say Ghana ha be bia Ghana e kono ho chairman ya nhwe ni ya na MPP amanekuo no yankan ho amom ye na 2028 yentimi anwini a masa yaso be hye because enoma na MPP endi semanuko ne ye no just omo ye noma emfata enoma ense enoma no omo ye no kyese Ghana for kura so nye de empe it is MPP amanuko na ntimi anka ye ho ammom ama ya anka se 2028 no ye mfa oyaw se obi wa beka se na MPP ba kura minya hwe sa minya hwe no ya ade a chairman haye se MPP amanuko no wo ho a na sebi unya hwe na unya ishiwa unya pani bi afre no kaje se honorable anasa SMS ana commander say ni say na atumi o ono susu commander no ana chairman ni benya obi ana master plan ni benya obi ana se mwat ebenya obi pani bi afre no a wasem ne be survive the amount ni mu no ye besere MPP manoko yen kan hommom aha movement TV Wontumi radio ye patriotic agenda live Wontumi radio oko movement TV so a wo honom pa nti yes besere obiara o hwa no wa sha mo bi no obi ahwe bi na enyo nko an eso hwe ye ba chairman Wontumi ensem so what ye ba chairman Wontumi ensem so se ye hwe Sunday no chairman Wontumi ebedu not war no chairman wa ebe ma chairman mum na aka na commander mo aka different but ye wa chairman on na ye chairman constituency first vice eti ye pese ono so no owo hobi ohun no ma ekoso chairman Wontumi sifiri ka ma oba nyina no na ogina hobi onimdie ma ekoso chairman obi bebusa say MPP amanokuo no this is the time muhia chairman Wontumi say obedi MPP amanokuo nanim ana say
yo nana me that let me say in my earlier remarks on mekai apart from the fact that the program was quite not well publicized. I mean, some of us, our constituencies, we didn't have official invitation, but yet here, and within that short time, I mean, we were able to make time to go and listen to chairman. Now, Chairman Bedu Hono, I mean, you were there. The atmosphere was fully charged, and I said earlier on, say, my constituency near Koso in the last election alone tells me that we need a man who is hungry for power. You know, Anna, in your earlier remarks, who can say, I mean, how MPP need to do whatever we can to win the next election. Because for me, and like Yeti has a commander Yeti, by now people are following him. Ebi mo pe juma, ebi mo pe school placement, ebi mo pe, I mean, so many things coming up to him. But in opposition, how does he help? Menyashe, no. You get the point. And so we need somebody who understands the people, the grassroots people. And untina Commander Ekasa, no, I remembered one particular chairman Ekaye, Dr. Mahmoud Baumiaso sees so several times. Any opportunity that he gets, he speaks about it, and it is not something that he's going to joke with it. Certain appointment per constituency, no. I mean, if you have a party chairman who agrees in total with the flag bearer, it means the combination will be good. There must be a certain level of bonding. I mean, we shouldn't have a chairman who wants to take the right side and the flag bearer wants to go on the left side. Let's be sincere with ourselves. There must be that unism, that unity of purpose as a political party. And I see that in Chairman Wontumi. I mean, this is one man. Flag bearer racy. He's one of the few people who came openly, regardless of contest. Edanenim, Oyinenim, Eka say he knows this is what is good for NPP. I told you earlier, what I do not like in life is, pretenders and hypocrites who will not be with you, will pretend. Some people clearly, the candidate, commander in some of the constituencies, they won't come openly because Obeka catch a candidate A say, I'm supporting you. Now I say candidate B who say may support. Then you go to candidate even C. One person. How many votes do you have? I mean, let me. And Chairman Wontumi is a straightforward person. Exactly. He's just a straightforward person. I mean, what it is, he will say it, and then that ends it. And that is what I believe that we need now. I use my constituency as an example. Look at Etutrasema Ekoswo Okaikwe Central. Yeni anye dia enka Baba Sadiq agye seat no abra onim clearly. I was at the collation center. I slept there till the following day, till the time, the minute that the incident happened. I was there. Enye Buklong ena omodi ba so mo ba agye seat no. Eye takashe eye buga na omodi ba so mo ba agye seat no efiense. We were there at a point. Police was there, but we became handicapped. And that is the time we needed leadership. We needed strong men to wake up and say, no, we will not allow this to happen. But we all know what happened. So Chairman WONTUMI, if he was at the helm of, or if he gets the opportunity to be at the helm of affairs, I believe that things will be different. And I keep on saying, Chairman WONTUMI was not a minister of state. He was not a CEO. He was not a government appointee. Adena NDC4 Adena oye on target. Obi Kokan say Obi Bisami say, so your the Chairman WONTUMI, is he done with his legal tussle? In Ghana here, nobody is guilty until he's proven guilty by a court of competent jury. Which court today, as it stands, has proven Chairman WONTUMI guilty of any crime? Then if that is the case, all the other people that there are certain issues according to NDC4 or more make allegations, all of them don't qualify for whatever. Exactly.
I'm what Maka Assembly. Platform back, a Madina platform.
Okay.
And Obi post to Chairman WONTUMI toso. And Obi Beka say, na Chairman WONTUMI na a friend say, Chairman WONTUMI na yedene kwa court no. Ye kwa ko jeli no. And I'm na ba national chairman. And na oreba to platform no so. Party ni na kasa. Eti ho and I'm sending a message. Me so mo platform no and I'm sending a message. And I'm Abrante and na okasa. And no sending me private message say na say Chairman WONTUMI de yedene kwa court ko jeli no. Eti me emfa na mba. And I'm say Abrante wo audio no mafa me de asie na daache mebo akyerɛw ama obi ate nsɛm a waka wonim sɛ chairman up to now ofrɛ me pa mɛkyɛw saa up to now.
I mean, why should we do this to ourselves?
As a party person.
Because many who are 70 I mean medical court no obi a we medical court na I mean exactly so many cases NDC4 ankasa how many of them were having issues NDC by within a twinkle of an eye, they've cleared them, and today they are ministers of state and whatever. You get the point. So I mean, so what?
That be Chairman WONTUMI the any crowd here. Sebi when you are Ghana sika. MPP for ni bina sebi and yeah party for the chairman of the kasa.
So I feel party no, we are at the crossroads. You hear a member on the party name. And Chairman WONTUMI is one grassroots person who believes in the party. He has said, there must be a certain level of bonding between the flag bearer and then this. And I see that bond is clear. And I feel, the candidate, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, has lined up number of, proposals that he wants to, he will be presenting. I mean, by way of manifesto in the next. And so we need someone who will not be vindictive, somebody who will not come and settle scores with some people. We saw it under Paul Afoko, any Nanado. I mean, we downplayed it, but the true picture came out. But when we dealt with it, within the next moment, we were in power, and we were able to retain power for the second time. So I believe that Chairman WONTUMI there, this is the time we need to, give him the support. And for me, I'm all for him.
Yes.
And I told you, me ankasa, me catch a chairman on that day, you are the man we need. And
you are the man we need.
Exactly. You enjoy buklong NDC4 enye buklong no mudi win election.
Sir.
Nti se oko ese obi te brofo a wa wasem ulusi power. You say your opposition no brofo no there na dey eko.
Chama ebe was pa na ebeba master plan o ma ono na yepese odi ewie cause ono o wonsem bibiri e wo the phone so opese o kan ho asem. Eti ebeba commander so commander Chairman WONTUMI issues yi ɛne sɛ wɔhwɛ ɛyɛ disaster esi yie a kanu mmienu bom na moat wɔ nsɛm bi a ɔbɛbusa commander na ɔbusa no.
Okay, based on messages manya wa no, I think education is a clear kakra. So I mean, use a few minutes for address you. To be a team be a bit me after the phone about Andy Solomon and John Mahama. Okay. Somewhere 10 February 2013. I'll say MPP in bed with President of Ghana Andy Solomon. Now okay, kakra. Before then, who is Andy
Solomon?
Andy Solomon, what would team? Andy Solomon is a prominent American writer, lecturer, professor at Columbia University, known for his work on psychology, politics, and culture. Notably, authoring the Noonday Demon. He is outspoken advocate for LGBTQ+ rights, focus on gay parenting, the recognizing of diverse family structure. Blah 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 blah. I say the stance, and the Solomon stance me. I say advocacy, and the Solomon is a prominent gay activist who supports LGBTQ+ globally. And I'll say he's a prominent of modern diverse family structure, including same-sex parenting, identity rights. He urged for normalization of LGBT identity, focusing on moving from perceived illness to lived identity. In 2013, he publicly advocated for the promotion of gay and lesbian rights in Ghana, urging political leaders in that area. And the Solomon in the part of Yenono. Onona the current president. Na down for no. One ekona ekrana. It is such a personal or LGBT a promote gay and lesbian. Onu GD say onu no say utimi waro or by Beman worry at them out or GD two say san esa on mine maybe a ekoso. Na down for me a president Mahama. That's my year. Now no I do so more catch say Bankas Moody can read them. I say Oshia a year president Mahama somewhere 2010. Also who now no pen asem. And on Baya down 4 by Comacana Econa Ecrana to date. It's no them cast who be able to I'm in bed with the president of Ghana, President Mahama. Eti and the Solomon more movie bro testimony in the part we need. Mo pa some to say on you ready I say sa the mo can obey am no. I want na da and the bench to me. 18 year catch them say 2028 mo pam wo. O mo hwe the mom. Show community constituency gain no my your honor. O mo nya hwe honor. And then John Mahama president adani a communication officer. A Cocoa Board CEO adani communication officer. And no part in your communication and no explain no more. You say nye kasa ye juma me hwe. This show monsa Ghana for what chance o mutimi nye. O mo twe form bo. Timi pamcho. Amo ne ye MPC bi din komo ha mo church om nyema bi. Because juma no o mutimi nye ye pamcho. Mama mo na da mo. Time this at the right time meba how mo da da mo dollar na ba form ne ho anwan. E ba explain nya be bree. Ne mo ati ase how e kire say o mutimi nye juma. And be
Commander, whether 2 minutes per month, Mr. Chairman. So, 2 minutes per.
Chairman wants me about Greater Accra, Ablikwa Central, Constituency, being the youth organizer over there. Chairman Ofori-Atta saying, and Mwanka Samson saying that he's intent to contest for the national chairmanship position.
What about 2 minutes per?
Sometimes your committees are now. There's a fear delegates. What I say? There's a fear delegates. But you bet me at picky feed near my pona more corner and command for the feed them more corner. And now they become was because Obi to do what do, but not the panic. Officer, my concrete said chairman to kind. That's what I change on the right man for the job. To what to do or make up the mind. No boss obey the quad to the mama but no any candidate.
So.
What I say? But a peer feed them na ye come. And I make say and common boys in
common a course so ho no
and sadly I don't know makes my come once because we be a den do cause on exchange and no be make us say e commodity bi ni ye pe action man ye pe bofu na chairman untumi action man na sebi say obeye eya na sa chairman book nsem de ye ban to never general secretary na chairman ni ko from ko ye adwuma sa commodity bi kind no e bi say chairman untumi eni yete or bet my face
where grounds are seven na work no
one come course in America and in the near deal that's it for if you can say well bebre my by a piano be bad convince me there but what not is enough because I think the same amount to who you are rare is a way party and I cast and provide a solution it's in malaria actually soon my drive it it's been no feel say you real a doctor party man the solution is now it's in actually cancer man in for party
the party for the party
first of all party for be feeling and treat them good they wait for the party for so long but they at the day no who be there to show off so that's it it's a my to maybe a white party tomorrow but now the person is not even working what I say and no addresses say because of your cofa uncle biba for no minute about your party
sir
so that campaign could say that here
sir
the fund better or say the private office here na better two party ni bo kwa no
onimo kura
and na chema want to address say no obi no san ka say problem cause of consequences your benefit kwa ma form to na so beto form problem see ya pe not on the region for that come about result and also a problem be bring now go through your party their constituencies especially the two parliamentary primaries now issue will be a cost for your silent party executives will be now a bina so the job when pinase not problem I say or your party on your me am yare so am ntia po
when him say 88 MPs or more parliament wonim sɛ ɔmo yɛ adwuma no na nkrofo bi wɔ ɔmo constituency a ɔmo bɔ ɔmo sɛ ɔmo akyi o it's a better the party no kwatimi ayɛ da akɔ so
o da se party me dey no sɛ obi asa na ɔyɔ na dwumu yare kakra wɔ no because who party you see dem am ka sɛ NPP party ɛyɛ party a sɛbi ɛma Ghana for hope o da se party a be gi Ghana for fin kwasu 2000 the brapa in Ghana my boy 2016 a brapa in Ghana for Bob man Chaco Sellers children a big university here more banks and other places our woman and the did so some macra by medical doctor a beer rising what make story we man we no the sumo go down suman na me two ni crew na ni crew every way say makasa se mo ada truck driver that's one last time na papa no ni crew we no
we didn't hit him
the first born I be school to taxi but try pa but not so no we somewhere 2012 2013 second one we 2015 2018 17 there about Kolani call Beneza Secondary School e ko hwie e ko Kwame Nkrumah ni baby because of free education it was a new policy poor your my Ghana it's no in fact your bomb pie say be na chairman be die ni say chairman WONTUMI anu na no aka na me na dom no nya onya de sa eso bo ba be campaign aka but practically no then yes sir e no nya me ni nyansa no aka no na se onya otimi aboa ama e party
ye bada was pa master plan we dey your time is swade ye nim say Friday anopa obeba we dey be 2 minutes per
2 minutes metia free water I think say
yeah the chairman me
chairman say no be can na qualities be 3 depending ko ba we flight number CW4NC we nim say flight
kasa
okay
kasa
CW4NC
and yes kasa
chairman WONTUMI for national chairman the flight now 2 obi antimi nkache after the flight ya kwada dada
ka flight ni bi o
flight number CW4NC. Yes, Chairman WONTUMI for national chairman. Dan Daily Shala. Contest that be the fact of the matter they say about no chairmanship ajuma. None of the contenders comes closer to Chairman WONTUMI because obi anu our constituency chairman krada. Or more currently or more show interest in the MPP national chairmanship. Chairman WONTUMI our constituency chairman. We were regional chairman. Meboa. Or money na one I be chairman na eko chairman some na eka o. Inti about experience in terms of chairmanship. So we be chairman I aduma. Chairman WONTUMI the chairman in opposition. Wa the chairman in power. Obedi man government. You understand? So when him chairman aduma no in opposition sign e no. Your government are sign e no. Inti Chairman WONTUMI beats everyone there. We and feel our popularity and communication. 2028 election, these two factors will play a greater role in winning power for MPP. Popularity. Chairman WONTUMI aba Okaike Central. Obia boy. Ebe jinse mukura. Obia person obi Chairman WONTUMI aba okohwa oba communication na ebe kano message na ebe put across. Ebe tima asesa na adwen. Ama na ato abide. I'm MPP. Now, for Obia, new no, yes, so about Obia for message. Chairman WONTUMI say, see our ba Makola marketer. Jadi phone be jai, nema ton abeshe Chairman WONTUMI. Obi ha abeshe na keke ba obo ha. Ye beka message na ma na connecting. We need such people to lead the party going to 2028 election. 2024 me hu bi. Member tina ha nka. Ba you kwara so na follow some of the campaigns. Ba na nye easy. Wo fra kwara ma. In teacher man WONTUMI fra me did this but last one grassroots
the second spin time
grassroots yeah can obi a onim grassroots regular callers how communicators how police station executives electoral area coordinators constituency ne regional executive onim omo how a Chairman WONTUMI inti e to abanoma na grassroots MPP ya didi party ne ba power Obia be didi peche. Enti chairman for chairman. Chairman WONTUMI chairman dada. I was saying the chairman. Yeah, chairman for chairman. See for see.
Second spell na what emfa second time na so we. Where the second spell.
And one particular thing I wanted to mention I left out had to do with fuel price increments.
Where the time class on
DPRTU, Mati said they've already convened a meeting deciding on what to do. Today, I buy my fuel from, Total, and you can check the price is 14 plus.
Yes.
Fuel. So, this is what we are talking about. Almost say bombs, no. Russia, Ukraine, the Navy, and Toha. Yes, say Iran, any Israel, and also she and Toha. So, person from country, and then the Hajj board now almost created the last time. Almost buy almost Hajj first. So, almost Hajj first. So, the first one almost call how are Muslims in Mecca. I performed my first Hajj in but they are hiding behind to introduce some new rates. Sika that they pay for sacrifices. This government has doubled it for the people. Meanwhile, you claim on the other side, say, what it is Hajj first.
You better was.
They all kind.
Nami aduma Friday.
Maybe I can't. Who did say I love you, Abba?
Nami aduma Friday. Nami at the time na year. Chama at the time na year. Nami aduma Friday. Commander the Watuma say Nami aduma Friday. Anopa
Friday probably I'll not be here.
Odi be you be.
Another friend me phone.
You be din komo Friday anopa. You be say mo at fire wie na yempon. Why?
Friend me phone so that.
Okay, so my young da abegafo yina
say betia anayencha
agenda live on Movement TV WONTUMI Radio, also live on YouTube Movement TV WONTUMI Radio and everybody to me amaye
yencha na
jumedi no yetumi ADC na my young fast that kese Alaji Haruna Rafik wono eye owura ekase ye first vice chairman Okaikwe Central Constituency of the new Patriotic Party Saranso and Yemia Bema Philip Jima, one also ever became Philip also a youth organizer Edema Ablikma West Constituency of the New Patriotic Party and Yenua one also a Babeka Yensa Nidino and yet Nana
master plan
master planner naturally say
yeah for junior no come
Wadaroma and yet we dig medin so no yet
oh my
for me fast the PC as
master planner
then he say me kwan wa me freaking tampo 20 ma min chia sama kwa na
quick one
nti ma min chia kentampo constituency executives polling station executives ni electoral coordinators meko constituency election as communication officer so far so nyankopon adom obi ansho ni tinti o hwa ono post na be ko ba still we are on grounds working na menche me boss commander Chris Nana Lloyd MPP national youth organizer next no nyankopon hia no pi
me da se bebre master planner nti empani for se ekwan wo hoi no e wase dan a ewie abobo ado me fa se da kese ema nanabi wone mwat ene tenemu na afi nso no AB any Abrantia press chairman so etumi ejina camera na echi etwa bibia amane cause me din e de Michael Ofori-Atta executive producer eye Ora Chris Jokwego until we meet again tomorrow bye bye to you all.